This is the Russian Dynamite, Masha Slamovich.
Becca here.
This is not America's Sweetheart, Davian. And
It's Billy Starks. And
the super fly guy, Trayvon Jordan.
This is the fly side flyer, Jalen Brandon.
Hardcore Princess, Jules Malone.
Hi there, this is the Bubblegum Princess, Alexia Nicole.
This is the Brazilian Wonder Woman, Christy Jane.
This is the baddest black belt, Chennai Kai.
This is Kid Bandit.
The smash hit Joel Bateman.
This is Robin Renegade.
Cody Hawk.
Brutal Bob Evans. And you are listening to Wrestling with Entertainment, one of my favorite podcasts in the whole wide world.
I'm Adam Carter.
I'm Flux.
We're the Third Shift, and you're listening to Wrestling with Entertainment.
Get your threes up.
Hello, and welcome to the show. It's Wrestling with Entertainment, the only audio experience on the web today, the trusted choice for interviewing all your favorite wrestlers every Tuesday and Wednesday on YouTube and Castbox, sponsored by Rogue Energy and Player One Coffee. I'm, of course, your host, James J., and it's a great day for wrestling, because we are wrestling with Adam Carter Flux, Third Shift.
Yeah, let's go. We're here.
Time to clock in.
Clocking in. How are you two today?
Doing good, man. How are you? Thanks for having us on.
I'm good as well. Thank you for coming on. And can you tell us where you'll be clocking in next event-wise?
January 31st, you can catch us at Grapple Pro's Destructive Behavior at the Walleye Association in Hamburg, New York. Doors open at 5 p.m. Bell rings at 6. Come see the absolute best professional wrestling from Buffalo to
New York City to Pittsburgh to Cleveland.
Period.
We are the best.
We say that sounded arrogant, but I swear to you, we say it humbly. The proof is in the pudding. You just got to come on down and see it. It really is the best thing going on the indies right now, in my opinion, when it comes to in-ring wrestling in the United States of America.
And where can we find both of you on social media and merchandise?
My social media, my Instagram is Fluxing on MEM. And on Facebook, I am Sean P. Joyce, Flux as the name. I also have my YouTube channel, which is Flux.
And you can find me on Instagram at Carter's Way 1, Adam Carter. You can also find anything that we got going on for the most part on Grapple Pro's social media, at Grapple Pro on Instagram and Grapple Pro on Facebook.
And merchandise?
Well, sadly, you have to come to the show to get any of our merchandise. We have talked about getting online, but we're still working on getting our first shirt together. We have ideas, so that'll come down the line.
Flux here does have shirts, but you got to come on down to the show to buy one, unfortunately, at the moment.
Gotcha. All right, merch is in person only. All right, and you don't have to go looking for any of it. All of the links to all their social media will be in the description of the video below, but on YouTube and Castbox. All right, let's get into it. You both work for, as you said, Grapple Pro. Can you tell us about your relationship with the company? Adam?
Yeah, so Grapple Pro is associated with the gym that we both trained at, Grapplers Anonymous. It is the house that produced Daniel Garcia, produced Hayden Backlund, Kevin Blackwood, some pretty good talent. And if you come down to Grapple Pro, you will see some of that talent. I can't promise you Daniel Garcia, but if you come to Grapple Pro, you will definitely see Hayden Backlund in action from time to time, and you'll certainly see Kevin Blackwood in action from time to time. My relationship with Grapple Pro is I'm a wrestler, baby. Me and Flux here are a tag team. We put our heart and soul into everything that we do. We just try to give the people something to believe in and sell them hope at the end of the day.
And Flux?
Grapple Pro is our home, as Adam said. We have one of the most knowledgeable, hardworking, best coaches I've ever met or seen in my life in Mikey Everynite. Mikey was my second coach. My first coach was Dr. Tom Pritchard. I went down to Tennessee for my first 6 months to train with him. But the knowledge, the expertise, and the critique that Mikey Everynite has given me has made me everything that I am today.
What was that experience like working with Dr. Tom? You know, obviously one of the better known coaches in pro wrestling.
Doc is cool as a cucumber. He's so chill. He's very cool. He's so patient. He understands that it takes time to master your craft here. And as long as you're working hard and he sees that you're working hard, he sees something in people. He saw something in me. The first time I legit smashed my brain on the ring and got back up ready to go, a big smile came across his face. He knew at that moment how much I loved the business. And we had that moment of like, okay, he's a lifer. He wants this. And that's, probably the best way to describe him. He's a down-to-earth person who cares about this business.
No, a lot of tag teams form when you get to, get to your promotion or work for your promotion or, wrestling school. But it kind of feels like Dirt Shift kind of formed way before either of you were wrestlers. Would that be an accurate description?
Absolutely, yeah. Flux and I have known each other since we were probably 15 years old. Our friendship built off of the love of pro wrestling, along the way, of course, the Buffalo Bills, but mainly our love for pro wrestling. And when we were, teenagers and kids, we backyard wrestled together, and that's how it really started. And we shared a lot of phone calls just talking about wrestling, which as we do now.
And things don't change, huh? Yeah, this guy and I in our 20s lived together and still had the dream in mind and said, hey, what if? And one day I packed up my car and drove down to Tennessee and told him, if I finish this, you got to meet me. And he met me there and, met me as in he came into the business.
Not to Tennessee.
He did not come to Tennessee, but he met me in this crazy world we're in, and we are finally pushing to make our dream come true.
And I couldn't have landed in a better, and we couldn't have landed in a better place rather than Grapplers Anonymous. It is the gym to be at if you are in Buffalo, New York, anywhere close to Buffalo, New York. You want to learn professional wrestling. It's the place to be. Mikey Everynite is the best trainer that you're going to find. He's going to teach you every piece of the business more than just getting in the ring and being a wrestler. I can't say more good about the guy. I'll take up the whole interview. In a sense of him being a trainer, he's the man. Not talked about enough at all.
Well, it's great that you have a good relationship with Mikey as a coach, but it doesn't seem like you guys has had a great relationship with Mikey as a wrestler. No?
Well, his attitude has changed as of recent, and I don't know what he's got going on, but he's barking up a tree. But what's funny is when we have him in front of us, he doesn't want to get in the ring with us. He got his win over us, and now he doesn't want to pay the piper. He tried to take me out. We just wanted to have a respectful match of honor and pride, such as professional wrestlers do. I looked up to the guy, but he tried to take my knee out and almost succeeded, but he did not. I'm a fighter. I will be back. I promise you.
Distracted me in my last match, my one-on-one with Steve Gage. If he was not up on the apron, I don't lose that match, straight up. You know, it's getting frustrating. Obviously, I feel your frustration to the point where, you know, once we get him by his scrawny little neck, he can start to squeeze.
The thing is, he's run our names through the dirt, and he's made a mockery of us, embarrassed me in front of my family, and tried to take me out of the game that I love. Eventually, like I said, eventually he's gonna have to pay the piper. The third shift's coming to clock in. He's gonna have to answer to us.
True.
On the 31st, he will actually going to be going one-on-one with Grapple Pro's own Bud Good, and Steve Gage, his tag team partner, will be in his corner. If he gets out of line, no, we're not on the card, but yes, we're ready to fight any given moment.
We'll be watching.
Okay, so it seems like it's definitely not settled between the two of you.
Oh God, no, man.
No.
I want to drive to his house right now.
You think we're not going to get? Yeah. If you think we're not going to get our lick back, you're out of your mind. Mikey Everynite is a bully, and
coward, hides.
Yeah,
he can.
And he's got Steve Gage's muscle, who's a very strong individual. I've never had another human being in my life deadlift me up from the ground and hit me with a suplex. I'm 200 plus pounds.
He threw me around like a paper mache doll. I mean, he's a monster.
But when it comes down to it, we got something they don't. The third shift has all heart. We're always ready to fight. Miles and miles of heart within these dogs.
Where did the name Third Shift come from?
So me and my good best friend tag team partner here, we used to party all night in our 20s, and our old saying back then used to be, it's time, clock in, third shift, because we're night owls and we love being up late. And, you know, that just kind of always stuck. We made that, I'd say, at least 10 years ago. So that's kind of our nickname then.
Started off as a joke, and it turned out into our brand.
Yes.
So literally living the gimmick. Like I said, you kind of were a tag team before you were actually, a tag team. So,
you got it. Probably 10 years before we were even in the business.
Oh, yes.
But, I mean, what did it kind of mean to you to get into the ring properly as a tag team for the first time?
It took a lot of hard work to get here. I'm on year 4. Adam just crossed year 3. So, obviously, you know, I have to segue off into your injury because that's probably the easiest way to go here.
Yeah.
We'll go into your injury. Right
Yeah. 7 months into my training, I completely tore my ACL and my meniscus. It took a year out of time. I had to be patient, and when it was time to put the work back in, I put the work back in, and I'm still putting in the work, and I won't stop putting in the work. Flux here has had his ups and downs along this journey as well, and for us to get to that point was like, man, all that time we spent talking about what if, and we're actually here.
And then to win our first match together,
Right.
The world means the world, will always mean the world to us, because it was a fruition of a 10-year plan that came true.
And Fallout Theory within Dakota Orion and Rise are no walk in the park either.
Two of the best wrestlers in this state, period. So, yeah, and now we're just getting screwed. So you can understand our frustration coming through the audio right now.
But, and we'll put Fallout Theory, a pin in Fallout Theory for a moment. But, you mentioned that, torn meniscus, ACL out for
yes, sir.
a year. How does that kind of affect you, mentally? Like, 7 months into training and then, already a setback.
the reality was and is that I started training at 30 years old, and the night it happened, I was carried out of the training facility and into Flux car, and Flux drove me to the center. And I remember looking at him and saying, being so close. And in that moment, I had no idea what was wrong with me. I said, to know that it could be all taken away just is completely crushing. I was very emotional. But once I talked to the doctors, and they told me how long of a recovery this would be, and if I took this time and I did it properly, that I could go back to being a professional wrestler and continuing that journey. I had no doubt in my mind that I would continue that journey, because I love this business. All I wanted to be since I was a 6-7-year-old boy was a pro wrestler. So I'd be damned if I got 7 months in and was pretty confident that I wasn't too far off from having my first match. I wasn't.
We weren't far.
Yeah, I
Bummer.
wasn't great by any means, but I was certainly feeling confident enough to get ready to have a first match, and to have it all stripped away. That sucked, but I was not going to stop fighting to make that goal happen.
You wonder why I started drinking.
But you have since recovered, correct?
Oh yes, sir. Running strong. The only setback that I had was back in October. Mikey Everynite targeted my knee and went after my knee, and that brings us all back to why he's gonna have to pay the piper. Other than that, man, 100%. Yeah. I'm ready to wrestle whenever, wherever, whoever wants to put me on the card. I promise you, I'll give you your money's worth. That's all that I can give at the end of the day. My knee's 100%, not a concern of mine. It's always a thought. There's certain things that I'm not willing to try, and I'm not willing to do, just because I'm always thinking about my knee, but work around it.
And your first match, properly first ever, was a singles match. So to have that
Yes, sir.
first match, after all of the adversity you had to come through, how did that feel for you?
Oh man, if you're a football fan, there's the old clip of the San Francisco 49ers winning the Super Bowl in 1994, and Steve Young says, "Somebody take the monkey off my back." That's kind of what it was like, the weight that was on my shoulders of any doubt, or any, oh man, we came up short because of an injury. Any negative thoughts, were gone. It was so great. It wasn't. It was in Erie, Pennsylvania, at Erie All Stars Wrestling, and my mom drove from Buffalo to Erie to see it. And my mom took me to so many wrestling events as a kid. So like, that was my payoff, man. Getting to do the thing in front of my mom and show her, I'm doing it. I'm a pro wrestler. All that money on tapes from eBay and pay-per-views and shows did not go to waste. I promise you, I studied many minutes.
And all our years of tape trading with each other, because that built our friendship.
Well, that's a whole other topic completely. What tapes did you get on eBay?
Oh my goodness, man! I still have a collection in my closet. I have original ECW tapes, Anarchy Rules 1998, I think. I have some original WCW tapes like World War III, 1997. And the cool part about having those, which I don't have a VHS player, I should go out and try to get one, is the original theme songs. You know, so many of those theme songs were just so authentic and cool, like Sandman coming out to Enter Sandman, or New Jack coming out to Natural Born Killers, or, you know, DDP coming out to It Smells Like Teen Spirit. It's a different time. It was fun. Like, you know, when you think about like entrances, what a great time. You knew each wrestler by their theme song.
Oh yeah. Unfortunately, you can't say the same of.
Yeah. Oh yeah. That is definitely what I was hitting.
Flux, you mentioned you was tape trading as well. What did you get? What you got?
My first DVD was Backlash 04. Never forget it. And then I just started a nice habit and addiction from there. And then I met this guy 3 years later, and his collection, it was 10 times better than mine. So I'm just going, can we trade? He still has ones. If it's on my shelf, I go, he's got to have it because there's no other place it would be. But my first ones mean the world to me. No Way Out 02, Bad Blood 03, Backlash 04. That's my era. And those first ones meant the world to me. And, you know, him having his collection of, you know, 90s was just amazing because I had nothing of that. And I'm just grateful he got to let me borrow it.
Some 80s. I have the original NWA Great American Bash, the first ever War Games. I have on VHS somewhere in my collection.
Definitely need to find a VHS player and.
That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. I hear you.
What would you say is the most expensive one in your collection?
Probably that.
If I were to sell it, you're asking?
I mean, like the most expensive one that you have. Like if you saw it online and it's like, you know, hundreds of dollars or something like that.
It would probably be that one because I feel like that's got to be a rare tape.
I don't have nothing like you have. All your VHS has got to be worth money now.
I have zero doubt in my mind that it's the NWA original War Games because there's just no way that, like, that's got to be a rare tape.
Mm-hmm.
Was there ever one that you wanted to get or was kind of like a grill, so to speak, but you wasn't able to get your hands on it?
Oh, I can hop in first.
Go for it.
I always wanted to get all of 2003 WWE because it all formed a picture together and they had the case, and I probably, between me and my brother, we probably got 9, so we never got the full, you know, picture of the case, but that's what I always wanted.
There were just a lot of ECW when I was doing that, and I was in my teens, and like getting tapes on eBay was still kind of a thing. Like I was seeking out a lot of original like ECW tapes that I remember I just couldn't get my hands on. We're both big ECW guys.
And not to make you jealous, Flux, but I do actually have the whole 2003 collection.
I am so jealous, and I hope I can get it one day because I would just love to stare at it one day. That's awesome.
Now, you know, you mentioned that Fallout Theory, not exactly, you know, a walk in the park.
Absolutely not.
Can you tell us about your match against Fallout Theory?
Oh yeah, absolutely.
Dakota Orion just beat my ass Sunday in Pittsburgh. I'm still hurting today, legitimately. He is one of the most nastiest sharpshooters in this business, period. He will beat your ass, and you will feel it. And I'm sure you can add to that.
No, absolutely. To have my first match at home in Buffalo, be with a guy like Dakota Orion and Rise, man. They are a couple of rough dudes, and Rise is one strong individual. I'm 200 plus pounds, and he picked me up and swung me around like it was nothing to him. And I remember thinking in my head two things: ouch, and oh my God, I can't believe he just did that to me.
Yeah, for being 170, Rise is
you can actually
strong.
Sorry, I didn't.
Oh, you're good. Keep going.
You could actually catch that match on YouTube and see it for yourself on Grapple Pro's YouTube page. You can catch that.
Our first win.
You can see our first win, but you could see for yourself how rough and tough Dakota Orion is, and how impressively strong Rise is.
Yes.
We have been extremely lucky in our very first two tag matches to share the ring with
two of the best tag teams from here to New York City, period.
Some of the best wrestlers that you can share the ring with, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Well, Flux, correct me if I'm wrong, but you were actually a proper tag team with Dakota before Adam, no?
So there's this parallel universe. We call it Ohio, and in this parallel universe called Ohio, Dakota Orion and Flux form a tag team called Future Shot. You can actually catch Future Shot this Saturday in Dillonville, Ohio, at Cheap Shots Pro Wrestling. We're going back for our belts that we rightfully, we're gonna get our belts back. They were stolen from us. We didn't get the help we needed, and you know what? So we're bringing in some help Saturday, and I'm not gonna allude to who that is, but there is definitely some big muscle coming with us Saturday to help us get those belts back.
I mean, what did it mean to you to capture, your first proper title?
So I was diagnosed with cancer last February, and luckily it didn't spread, and I beat it relatively quickly. The tumor was taken out. 6 weeks later, I was back in the ring. Those 6 weeks that I spent laying in my bed in my room really put my whole career in perspective. And I've just looked over it the last few weeks, actually. And obviously, when I got back, I knew I was going to give it my all completely and leave nothing on the table. But to win my first gold, I didn't think it would happen in this past year. I'm very confident in my abilities, and I know how damn good of a wrestler I am. But there's nothing like getting that first one. The first one is special to the point where we're driving back home. It's me, Dakota Orion, and Rise, and I got, I'm just relishing in it. And they were enjoying it because they've been doing this for so long that watching someone, I don't care who you are, watching someone win their first title is so amazing because you see the happiness in their eyes, all they put into this business to get that. And watching me, it was like watching your kids succeed at something. That's what it felt like watching it to me.
And I'm assuming that, Dirt Shift is going for tag team gold sooner rather than later as well, no?
It's certainly on the goal list. It's on the goal list for me personally, and it's circled on the goal list for me personally. That would mean the world to me, and I'm not, I'm very confident in my ability, but I'm no Dakota Orion by any means. So for Flux and Adam Carter to win tag gold together, to show, everybody that my worth, that he could do that with me as well. That's all I want to do, for this year. That is definitely a massive goal for me personally.
But it's great because it's, that having that goal makes you work harder in the gym, makes you work harder in the ring, makes you work harder everything you do. And now that is my goal as well. I want us to hold it. And that is my next goal. And that is all I'm focused on, is us holding the goal that we should be holding.
All right. Now, we talked about friends, we talked about foes. This next person kind of seems like a frenemy, I guess? Question mark.
And who's this?
Can you tell us about referee Karen?
You could start.
We love referee Karen.
That's a good way to start it, considering the circumstance. This crazy woman, okay? Let me tell you about this crazy woman, all right? This crazy cat lady.
I'm sorry, I didn't expect this to go.
We're gonna go here. This woman has a taser, all right? Who gave her a taser? Nobody should give her a taser, because she is dangerous. She will hurt you. And you know what? Obviously, we train with her. And if you get in the ring with her, she will beat the daylights out of you. I'm telling you right now, this is no one to mess with. And you say ref, yeah, there are refs. There are refs who are very tough in this business, and she is a monster in that ring.
I have spent the last year and a half trying to figure out how to tame Flux and get, a hold on him and get control of him. And if I knew all it would take is to get Karen to pull out a taser, I would have had this done a long time.
She to our friend, she is the best referee right now in West New York.
Absolutely.
She's probably the best referee on the indies right now, period. If you don't know of her yet, you will very soon. And obviously, like all of us, she's only getting better and better. And there's nobody who dons the stripes better than Ref Karen right now.
Lays down the law.
She will get in your face.
No, that's somebody who we both hold near and dear, and we both believe in her immensely, and think the world of her as a referee and person. We think she's probably, he said, best ref in Western New York. My God,
I said the indies too.
All right. I was gonna say, man,
we went up.
She's someone who gets what we're trying to achieve at the end of the day on show day.
And no one works harder in this business, right? Man, no, we're a lot of hard workers in the room, but I don't know many work harder than Karen. So.
Ref Karen gets more bookings than a lot of the rest.
She gets more bookings than all of us. We'll put that over right now, straight up.
Excellent, yeah, and I will definitely go on record right here, right now, saying if you're listening and you're looking for a good referee,
there's no one better.
Yeah, Ref Karen on social media, 100%. Look it up. She's number one on my list.
She's probably 5 on my list. I get abused. I have enough mental abuse from that woman. I don't need any more. Tasers, Jesus.
I mean, she did help you achieve the fashion that you wear nowadays, Flux.
No, like, she's definitely put critiques and quirks into my style. You are completely right. I'm not going to give her all the credit on the jacket. She can have half the credit on the jacket. If it was up to her, she'd rub glitter all over me. So I'm going to go off her.
All right, so referee Karen, definitely a friend of me.
It depends the day you catch her, right? Is that fair to say?
I would say it's a love-hate relationship.
Friend of me is a good way to put it. That is definitely love-hate, 100%.
Now, Flux, you actually got to help out at GCW, Game Changer. What was that experience like, being backstage for them?
I've gotten to help out GCW twice now. I gotta say, we're big ECW guys. So growing up in that, environment, that mentality, that's right up my alley. I got to meet Brett Lauderdale. Brett is very cool. He's very down to earth. He's a normal guy trying to run his show. And I've been nothing but impressed both times I've been there. It is on my list to get there. Our list to get there. We'd love to wrestle there eventually. And, slowly and steadily through a friend, I've become more of a fan of GCW. So, we have aspirations to go places, and that's definitely on the list.
Absolutely.
Well, I mean, you guys mentioned, ECW fans, GCW is all, ECW-esque.
Very similar, yeah.
That being said, are you open for, like, an Extreme Rules match? Like a proper ECW match?
Now, when we say Extreme Rules and we say GCW, now, do we mean deathmatch?
We say this all the time. Deathmatch and hardcore, that's two different things,
Right.
So, hardcore? Yeah.
Absolutely.
That.
Yeah, I'd do that any day, yeah.
Deathmatch, it depends factors. What are we talking about?
What am I getting paid, brother?
Well, then what are we doing? Because I respect the hell out of what they do. I do. But we need to talk about terms then for me on the deathmatch scale.
Well, I've always felt like hardcore matches was barbed wire and thumbtacks. Death matches were light tubes, those the skewers and just blades, forks, things of that nature.
I agree with that.
Yeah.
I've always thought that too. I don't like glass.
No.
We've all dealt with glass. That's all people have broken a glass in their life. So I've stepped on glass. It's like, it'd have to be something very special for me to want to get around glass. I mean, that's how I feel. How about you?
I'm down for an Extreme Rule.
Tables are fun. Yes, I'm with you.
All right. Well, we're talking about the extreme, so let's get into the bizarre. We got Adam and Flux's Bizarre Adventure. Usually are pro wrestlers that go up and down the road, and weird, crazy, and bizarre things are bound to happen. Can you tell us a road story that fits that description?
Let's see here. The wildest road story that has happened to me so far is rated X. Let's see here. How can I say it? So one of the girls that all the boys know very well was caught in the back seat with one of the boys doing something.
What did this just turn into?
That's probably the best. I thought I worded that very well. I'm proud of myself. So I mean, guys have stories of tires going flat or going off the road or someone screwing with somebody. I haven't had one of those yet, and I'm on the road every weekend, so I mean I don't want nothing bad to happen. Wildest is guys having fun with the females. That's the best stories I've heard now.
I thought you were gonna give a Sam Houston story.
You know what? I'll do Sam Houston. You do Sam Houston, because if you got nothing, go ahead.
Flux
first match.
Yeah, Flux first match down in Columbus, Ohio ever. Sam Houston was on the card, and he was in the back telling us about he met cannibals on the road back in the day.
Well, let's tell the story a little. So he tells us about a show that he's working at, and then eventually gets to the point of, and all these people were chasing me, and I couldn't believe it. It was a tribe of cannibals. And then, he smiled and walked away, and I looked at Ed and went, oh, we just got worked. That's the first time an old timer ever was
70s, 80s wrestlers,
Man.
Okay. But I mean, if you told me Sam Houston came into interaction with a cannibal, I would probably say, yeah, I could definitely see that happening. Like, it's not the weirdest thing you would hear in pro wrestling.
it could have happened.
It could have. He might not have been lying, right?
All right. Definitely some bizarre and somewhat sticky situations. Now, Adam, can you tell us about your tattoos and if there is any meaning behind them?
Oh yeah, I mean, well, I have on my arm, "Sky's the limit," and that's something that I believe. No matter what you know put yourself to, put your mind to, you can certainly do it. Doesn't matter what it is. I genuinely believe that, and it takes dedication and time, of course. But
And my favorite rapper is.
well, not my favorite, but I definitely grew up a pretty big Notorious B.I.G. fan, so the song "Sky's the Limit" definitely influenced that tattoo. I have Bill's tattoo, of course. That was my first tattoo that I ever got. Diehard Buffalo Bills fan, Flux and I both, since I was, oh my goodness, probably just as long as I've been a wrestling fan have I been a Buffalo Bills fan. And on my leg, of course, I have Randy Savage, specifically a photo of him holding a creamer from the Cream of the Crop promo. I have the Nature Boy Ric Flair, and I have Hulk Hogan. Those are really the guys in my childhood, that made me love pro wrestling as a child. So when I was 18, I felt that I wanted to get those tattoos done. I'm not done. I want to get Dusty Rhodes next. Now
you had like a Mount Rushmore there, excluding one.
kind of is, yeah. I'll be getting more on the other side of my leg. I'm going to do the 90s. I'll probably get Stone Cold and The Rock and Bret Hart. So yeah, I mean, I love this business, and that's the reason that I got those tattoos. That's a part of who I am. I remember when I got the first one, some people were like, "Wait, out of your mind?" Considering how things have gone, I guess said person on my leg wasn't the greatest idea, but Hulk Hogan is the first memory I ever have of pro wrestling in my entire life. So,
the character Hulk Hogan.
Absolutely, yes. Absolutely, 110%.
So, continue. I apologize.
No, I was just reiterating, I love this business at the end of the day, and that's my tribute to it,
And it seems like you're far from them either.
Definitely not. I mean, I'd love to get so many more. In reality, I don't know how many more I'll be able to fit. But I'll definitely, like I said, Rock Austin, The Outsiders, and funny enough, Bret Hart, and funny enough, that side of my leg is probably the more side of the leg that influences me.
Oh yeah.
I mean, I'm definitely heavily influenced by guys like Randy Savage, Dusty Rhodes, when it comes to my in-ring approach. But beyond that, I'd say Steve Austin is a massive influence of mine. Those are guys that I try to imitate when I'm in there with my salt and pepper on it.
Flux, no tattoos, correct?
Not yet, but I do have one planned. It's a very big Bills mural I found when I was 10 years old in my favorite book. That is Relentless, The History of the Buffalo Bills, 1960 to 1993. It was the mural in the locker room. It had all of the AFC East titles and championships, and it said, "We can make it happen." And I want to put it on my leg, but I know it's going to be expensive. So living the life of a independent wrestler, money is very tight, and it'll just be on the list until, financially it can happen.
And how fitting we can make it happen, because that's how we approach every day.
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah. All right. I think it's time for the colossal question. Let's say they're making a movie about you. What would be the first 3 songs on your movie soundtrack?
This is a good one.
Well, I got 1. I got 2. The third, I don't want to see. It's like you don't want to get away from. You don't want to forget something, but I'll go 1, and I'm gonna steal our. This is ours. This is our song. This is "Feeling It" by Jay-Z. So I'm gonna start with that. "Tear It Up" by Young One is just my childhood song, so I'm gonna go 2 on that. And then 3, I'll say Nas, "The World Is Yours," because Nas is my favorite rapper, and Illmatic's my favorite album. So there we go. There's my life. Sky's the limit going in there.
I'm gonna say, damn, now you got me thinking.
See, that was a hard one. I could have, I left out Lady Gaga as my favorite pop artist. It's like, you feel bad. You're going to leave out people because you got your 3 songs in.
I would say it would be, this would be a tribute to my dad. Black Diamond by Kiss.
Okay.
Money for Nothing by Dire Straits. And My Way by Frank Sinatra.
If we got to do one together, it'd be Tap Out by Rich Gang. No spoilers there, but that might be a new theme coming soon. So.
Okay. Well, that's a solid 3 picks for each of yous. Now that we have the soundtrack down, everybody knows you get the soundtrack first, then you write the script, and then you go with the casting. Who plays both of yous? And you can't say yourself because yous will be making a Stan Lee-esque cameo.
Who would play me? Let's see here. I would have Ryan Gosling play me because I'm that good looking. So, I mean, that's number 1. Who would play you?
I've
Philip Seymour Hoffman. God rest his soul.
I've been told at work by people that I remind them of Seth Rogen.
Hey, I'm with it. We'll go with who better? This is Bad Man.
Alright, so Ryan Gosling and Seth Rogen.
I don't know if Seth Rogen would bring the intensity to the screen that I bring from time to time.
Younger Seth Rogen would. Yeah, no, I feel you.
Yeah, I'll go Seth Rogen, though. That's good.
Now that we have you casted, every movie has a supporting cast. Who would be 3 people significant to you and your story that would be in your movie, and who would play them?
Wrestling or life?
However you'd like to answer the question.
Wrestling's easier.
Wrestling is definitely easier. Well, if we're going wrestling, I certainly can't even try to tell the story without Flux. So Flux would have to be in it.
I mean, that's given.
Yeah, right. I cannot tell the story whatsoever without Mikey Everynite, so Mikey Everynite has to be in it.
Okay.
And if you're asking me who's playing him, he's playing himself because he's such a charismatic son of a bitch. Nobody could in the world could play him but him. And the other person that I would have in the movie would probably be Jory, the world heavyweight champion, Braxton Billingsley, the Grapple Pro world champ.
My best friends in the business is I'm grateful because I have my best friend in the business as my best friend tag partner. So Adam Carter is in my faction.
Obviously.
And then my best friend in the business is Dakota Orion. So Dakota Orion is in my faction too, and if I left her out of the faction, she'd be pretty angry. So Ref Karen is the third in our faction of the third shift.
So basically, you don't want to get on Karen's bad side for leaving her out.
She's going to listen to this and she's going to tase him.
Man, listen. Enough mental abuse. Tap out.
So who would be playing Dakota and Karen?
Dakota, let's see here. I'll trying to think like model-esque. Someone very handsome. Let's see here. I don't watch a lot of movies, which is sad. I watch wrestling. I say it at work all the time. I don't watch wrestling and football. Like I don't watch movies a lot. So I'm gonna say The Rock plays that'll make it simple.
That's the most flying The Rock will ever do.
And then Karen would be Daphne. Right? So there you go. So it's like if we're gonna go wrestling, which would make it easier, you know. She is played by Daphne, God rest her soul. So there you go.
This is sounding like two great movies, a blockbuster to say the least, and you could pre-order the tickets now.
That's just a day at the gym. Shoot.
Now onto a controversial subject. Pineapple on pizza. What's your stance?
I'll tell you what, I don't hate it, but I'm not going to go out of my way to eat it.
Okay. Fair enough.
Being a traditional Italian, I want my pepperoni with the cheese and the sweet sauce, and I like a fluffy dough. In Buffalo, we like our dough a little bit fluffier.
Yep.
Flux, you concur?
I don't mind it. It's a different taste, but I'm really picky. A chef of 18 years here. I don't like mixing my fruit with my meat. I don't like mixing anything really like that.
I understand that.
Separate, so it's okay.
All right. So you're both of you are kind of neutral, but lean more towards anti.
Yeah, I'm gonna pass if we're sitting in a room and
there's another option. I'll take it.
Yeah. Gotcha. What's your spirit Pokemon?
Oh.
Ooh. Yeah. So I'm the hothead, right? Is that fair to say?
Yeah.
I'm Gyarados.
Okay.
I'm absolutely Pikachu because I'm as sweet as can be until it's time to blow.
Yeah, I feel that.
Okay. I gotcha. Now, we love the late great Tracy Smothers on the show.
We do too.
Yes, we do.
Then do you know the acronym for Doug? THUG.
Yeah, look at me because I'm the Southern wrestling aficionado. I do love Memphis and I do love Smoky Mountain. And damn it, I'm not getting anything. Nothing's coming to me.
You got me on this one.
Yeah.
Would you like me to spell it out?
Please, I'm excited.
T is for terrible, H is for hell, U is for ugly, and G is for jail. Because a Doug can't spell.
That's excellent.
Good stuff.
Yes, we love Tracy trying to keep the memory alive on the show.
I love that. I love that.
FBI forever. No question.
Another person boos, and everybody dies.
Yep. Tommy Rich. Getting into that? All right. Dr. Tom did a great Tommy Rich. It's the best I've ever heard. I try to imitate it, but God.
Now, weirdest question will be asked on a wrestling interview, hopefully. Would you ever consider wrestling a Rock? Not Dwayne Johnson, not the country, an actual physical Rock.
Yeah, it's an easy night. I put my finger on it and I win.
Adam?
Sorry.
Yeah, absolutely. I'll wrestle anything if I'm getting paid for it.
Well, just for context, there is a wrestler named Psycho Mike that indeed wrestled a Rock for over 15 minutes in a Tungsten Man match. That's an Iron Man match that lasts for 2 weeks.
How'd you go check it out?
I could absolutely send that to you.
Yeah.
On a more serious note, where do you see yourself in 5 years?
I see myself tagging with Adam no matter what, so that's a relief. But on TV, I see us on TV in 5 years. There's no other goal. We're very competitive guys. We're coaches, we're sportsmen, we like winning, we don't take no prisoners, everything is a competition to us. This is a competition. If you don't look at it that way, I don't agree with it. That's how I look at, I'm a coach, I'm too much of a competitor, and he's as competitive as I am. He gets as angry as I do in the competitive range, which is good because we use that energy to propel us forward. And the sky's the limit for us. My only goal when I started was to go as high as I can, and I'm sure he can attest to that.
Yeah, I didn't get into this business for anything else. I mean, there are people who desire to wrestle and stay local, and God bless them. That's no disrespect. That everybody's goals and visions are different. Me, I got into wrestling at 30 and said, if I'm going to do it, I'm going to do it till the wheels fall off and go as hard as I can and go as high as I can. And that has never changed. The vision and goal of one day being on TV at some point in time, or being under contract somewhere at some point under time, that will never go away until until it totally becomes not a reality. Say we've been pushing and pushing and pushing, and just the injuries or whatever, God willing, we will go as high as we can.
And that day could come, but we're just too damn competitive in a good way that we're just going to push as hard and as much as we can. Well said, until the wheels fall off.
Yeah, I mean, at the end of the day, I believe in him, he believes in us, and we believe in the third shift. That's as real as it's going to get.
And what is a match that people should go out of their way to see that best shows off you two as a pro wrestler?
Oh, absolutely. Once again, on Grapple Pro's YouTube, check out Fallout Theory versus Third Shift. That was our first match in Buffalo, and honestly, a match that I'm proud of. I know a lot of people that have told me, yeah, I had my first match, second match, and it really didn't go great. And the way it did go, it could have went much worse. So
you held in there with them in your first match. And to hold in there with them, and they're both two bad mothers, is very, very impressive.
So that match I'm very proud of. Flux has got a library much larger than mine, so his answer will probably be different.
My favorite match, I'd say, go see of the third shift is what my partner just said. That is our best match available to the public as of now. But my favorite match, if anyone wants to check it out, is on my page, my Flux page on YouTube. It is Flux's first match in Pittsburgh against Dakota Orion. And we just had number 2 Sunday. And we have a 3-part series in Pittsburgh. And number 3, it's tied 1-1 now. Not to be a spoiler, but part 3 is coming, and it's going to blow the roof off of anything anybody's ever seen. And I'm not. I want this one. This is the man. He is the standard in this area. He is the standard in our gym. And if there's anyone I could beat and want to beat, it is the King. So
there's a pattern here. We're very connected with Dakota Orion everywhere we go.
Yeah, you stay front of me. There's your number 1 friend of me.
That is a guy that we both love and admire the hell out of. But when the bell rings, it's time to go. That's a nasty mofo. And you better put your dukes up or go home.
Yeah, you're going to get beat.
He's your friend until the bell rings, and then he's your enemy.
Yeah, so's our coach. We're used to it.
Exactly. All right. Both matches are on YouTube. So I will grab the link to them, and I will put them in the description of the video below. But on YouTube and Castbox for anybody that hasn't seen them, wants to see them, wants to re-see them after this interview.
Awesome.
And since we are nearing the conclusion of this interview, we are wrestling with the 8 questions of doom. Technically 16.
Dun, dun, dun.
This is our speed round, or bonus round, the round where we see who you really are. Are you ready?
Yes.
Yeah.
You could start.
Yeah, let's go. I'll start.
Excluding yourself, greatest wrestler of all time.
Bret the Hitman Hart.
Flux.
Oh, we're gonna go back forth. Sorry.
Yeah.
Pure wrestler, Chris Benoit. The artist, not the person.
Gotcha. Worst wrestler.
Worst wrestler.
See, when you're a wrestler, you don't want to take out. You don't want to put down anybody. I'm digging deep right now.
Just think of somebody that you're
say Big Dick Johnson. There you go.
I would say somebody that you really didn't like.
Big Dick Johnson. Christ.
Okay.
Not a good wrestler, good writer. There you go.
Big Dick Johnson. That's in the realm. Yeah, there you go. Hey, David Arquette.
There you go.
Okay. I will accept those answers. Your main eventing WrestleMania for the World Championship. Who is your opponent?
Oh, Gunther, let's get it.
Right now, Brock.
If you could come out to anyone's entrance music, past or present, who would it be?
Kevin Nash, 2003, Jackknife.
It's got to be Stone Cold Steve Austin's Disturbed theme song.
Hell yeah. Finish the sentence. Kayfabe is...
Alive and well in my eyes.
It is as alive as you perceive it to be and want it to be.
We would have also accepted tastes great on toast. Squash, vegetable or fruit?
Fruit.
Veggie.
And Adam is correct. It is indeed a fruit.
He's always right.
It has seeds. Tomato logic.
Oh, yep. Damn.
New Japan wrestler Tai Chi. His ring gear gets smaller every year, revealing more of himself to the world.
Oh.
My question, what is the appropriate trunks to butt cheek ratio for ring gear?
I think a male can have a little out, and a female can have a third out. How about you?
I've seen some things already in my time, and God bless you. Whatever you want to do, just don't let your privates hang out, I guess.
Yeah, don't let some come out. I agree.
All right, so to each their own, but definitely not the sexy Eddie edit.
Well, I'm so kids, you know.
Yeah.
If it's a rated R show, do whatever the hell you want. But if there's kids, then you know.
Gotcha. All right, and the last question, the main event, the thing everybody wants to know. Have you ever had a conversation with a stranger in a supermarket about Darby Allin?
Well, I work in a supermarket, so I'm gonna say yes because I recall an AEW fan coming through my line at some point.
Have to say no to that one. Not yet. Maybe could happen.
And Darby Allin's one of the people from AEW that I actually enjoy watching. So I could imagine that I mentioned to that person that I don't mind Darby Allin.
All right. And those are the correct answers. And that will conclude this interview. Thank you so much for coming on and doing this with me.
Yeah, I appreciate it. Thanks for having us on. And if you're a pro wrestling fan out there and you're looking to jump into the pro wrestling world here in Buffalo, New York, there will be an open tryout at Grapplers Anonymous at 11 Victory Avenue in Lackawanna, New York on February 15th. If you want to come down and train in the same house that brought you Danny Garcia, Kevin Blackwood, Hayden Backlund, you come on down. We train killers. Mikey Everynite's the best trainer from Buffalo to you name it, buddy. I don't just say that. That's genuine.
And they even teach you the Daniel Garcia dance.
You know, there are a few people who do it very well in house right now. So, and you never. The cool thing about the gym is you never know who's going to stop by. Butcher and Blade have been in there recently. Danny stops by once in a while. It's you never know who's going to come in.
That's the thing that we're so lucky about is like the prominent pro wrestlers of Buffalo, which, you know, started off as such a small circle at one time. Now there's 4 or 5 guys, 6 guys on the top scene, you know, that come out and they say that they're from Buffalo, New York, you know, and those guys from time to time, they're at our gym, you know what I mean? So like, we're very lucky to be graced with their presence and their knowledge from time to time.
When you have the 103rd wrestler on the planet putting you through drills every day, and that's Kevin Blackwood, and all the utmost respect and love to him for all he does for us.
Absolutely.
It humbles you and it wakes you up. You stand a little taller, like, oh man, Kevin's here. It's time to get to business, because this is business and this is work, and that's how you got to approach it.
Our philosophy is, you know, at our gym is iron sharpens iron, you know.
There's not a bad wrestler in house.
That's the thing, you know. And it sounds so arrogant, but we're being as genuine as possible. You can. I say all the time, the proof is in the pudding. Just watch the product.
Yep.
Absolutely. And once again, where can we find both of you on social media?
I am at Fluxing on them Instagram for Flux, and my channel on YouTube is Flux, straight up if you type it in.
And you could find me on Instagram at Carter's Way 1, Adam Carter. You can also find both of us, once again, at Grapple Pro social media. You'll find anything that we got going on. Grapple Pro on Facebook. YouTube as well. Yep. Instagram as well. Not Grapple Pro Wrestling, just Grapple Pro.
Just Grapple Pro.
I go through that with people all the time.
All right. And you don't have to type it into your Google machines. All of the links to all their social media will be in the description of the video below, but on YouTube and Castbox. Simply click the link. A new tab will appear on whatever device you are on. You now have no excuse. Give him a damn follow. And if you're at a show, buy a damn shirt.
Buy the damn shirt.
Buy the damn shirt.
Of course.
Please.
Oh, absolutely. Of course, thank you for listening. If you like what we're doing, please like, subscribe, comment. But on YouTube and Castbox, this was sponsored by Rogue Energy and Player One Coffee. Join us next Tuesday and Wednesday for new incredible interviews, and follow the show at Wrestling with E, but on Xthread and Instagram for information on who we're interviewing, when we're interviewing them, links to those interviews, and so much more. Follow me personally at JamesShay993. Alright, when I say wrestling wit, you say entertainment, okay?
Yes, indeed.
For our special guest, Adam Carter, Flux, Coleco Yacht, Scooter Dust, I'm James J, and this has been Wrestling Wit
Entertainment.
Put your threes up.
Hey folks, this is the Colossal Mike Law, and you are listening to Wrestling with Entertainment. Enjoy the show, support these guys. We appreciate it very much. We'll see you at ringside.